Right, what's going on, people? I'm going to show you how to edit with my presets. So, let's get started. So I've got a photo I took from London about, I don't know when the date is, let's go on the library and have a look. What's this? About August, September. No, September. That's September, right? Anyway, whatever. I've got a free preset which I made, which I'm using on all my Instagram posts at the moment. Link for that will be in the description. Just to show you what it sort of looks like, I'll just show you my Instagram here. So these are all edited with the preset. We've got more here. More here. The rest are just some like old preset I use. I don't really use it anymore. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I edit with my preset. So yeah, download the preset. I'm not going to show you how to install it. I'm going to assume you know how to do that. Right, so let's edit this photo. So I basically apply the preset. That's the first step, obviously. And that's already looking pretty good. I don't really need to do too much more to this. Basically control the colours. So obviously this is orange and teal. I use the temperature tab here to control the colour. So use plus or minus on your keyboard. So if I take it down, that'll make it look blue and a bit nasty. If I increase it, that's obviously going to make it warmer. So I want somewhere about there. Maybe take it down a little bit. So that's a before, that's an after. I don't really need to do too much more here. The preset pretty much takes care of most of it and makes it look pretty good. Let me find one which is a bit harder to edit and show you the process for that. So, right, so let's try editing this one. I'm going to start with the preset, apply that there. It's not a bad start, but it obviously needs quite a lot of tweaking. So what we can do here is, there's a lot of blues, so if we warm it up, let's go for something like that. That's quite a good split. If you find, like with this photo, if you find once you've changed the temperature, so you've got a good split, but your blues are still, you know, still too blue, if that makes sense, come down to the HSL tab. You've got saturation here, so you can control the saturation of each individual colour. You can click on this and find the blue. So we use this over here. Simply just click on it and drag down. So you take it all the way down, it removes the blues completely. Take it all the way up. Obviously, that just looks a bit nasty. So let's put it about there. That looks quite good. And as I do with all the pictures I post to Instagram, or don't post to Instagram for that matter, I put aspect ratio to 4:5 and crop it down there. So that's pretty much it. Super simple process. I'm going to do it with one more. I'm going to find a difficult one. So that one was supposed to be difficult, but it wasn't really too hard to edit. So probably should have found some photos to edit before I started making this video, but a bit late for that now. Let's try one of these. Okay, so we apply a preset. It looks, well, I guess it looks better, but it does look a bit strange. So, back to the temperature tab. I'm going to cool it down a bit. So, we've got a nice split there. It doesn't look too bad. I'm going to crop it down because you can see up at the top you got some colours, but if we're cropping it down, then we won't need to worry about that too much. Right, sorry about that, camera died. Let's try and edit this photo and see what happens. So I'm going to start by cropping it down. Obviously you can see this starting photo is not very good at all, super underexposed. Yeah, so apply the preset, that looks alright. Yeah, it looks alright, nothing too special though. So let's adjust the colour with the temperature. I'm going to try cooling it down a little bit. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what I started with anyway, but let's start with this. I think these blues are very oversaturated, so using what I told you earlier, let's drag down on this with the saturation thing. Cool, that's looking slightly undersaturated, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. That looks alright. I'm actually going to go down to the lens corrections and enable this just to take out a bit of a vignetting. And now, which might seem a little bit counterintuitive, but I'm actually going to add some more vignetting after that. Because if you saw before, the vignetting wasn't sort of like that equal. Like there's more vignetting here than there is there. If you take out the vignetting using profile corrections, then you've got full control over it in the effects tab, because you can control the midpoint, roundness and everything, as well as obviously how much vignetting there is. So that's what we've got so far, and to be honest, I am pretty happy with that. So there's a before, there's an after. Again, it's pretty easy to use a preset. This works for like most sorts of photos. It works with like nature photos, street photos, just yeah, most things it does work with. Even like night photos, it actually works really well with night photos. So you shouldn't have too much problem with it. If there's loads of green in it, then the green is going to be shifted to orange, which might not always look that good. But again, just go straight to your basic tab and just control that with your temperature, and that's pretty much how I edit with my presets. One super important thing I didn't mention is, although I'm giving you a preset here for free, this is just more something to experiment with. You shouldn't be, you know, copying other people's styles and everything. Work out your own style, that's all I'm going to say. It took me, if I go back to my Instagram here, I experimented with a lot of different styles. I had this faded look which I used for ages, going all the way back to around here. I sort of transitioned into it quite slowly. I was using VSCO because, well, when I was traveling, I was pretty much had my phone to edit, so VSCO is fine. It's not very powerful of an editing tool, but it does the job. If you really want to get into editing though, obviously you can't really compare VSCO to Lightroom when you've got all these sorts of edits you can make here. I don't know, I'm rambling a little bit, but yeah, find your style basically, that's all I'm saying. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know this is a bit of a different kind of video, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did like it, give it a thumbs up or whatever. Sort of fishing for likes here, but you know, follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Peace.